has crept its way into the workplace. It's called the boss key, B-O-S-S, key, K-E-Y. Can you hear it? Let me tell you what it is. It's expanding your creativity and stretching the boundaries of your mind by playing video games during office hours. And your boss has the nerve to walk into your office. No problem. Just hit the boss key, and you return to a harmless-looking page of text. I'm going to check my girls in the office to see if they have a boss key. Today's gospel speaks about temptation and overcoming that, doesn't it? Something we all have to deal with. Mark Antony, considered one of the great orators of Roman culture, intelligent, brave soldier, powerful leader. Very big man apparently as well. One of his associates said this about him: "Thou art able to conquer the world, but he is unable to resist a single temptation." He was a large man that cast a small shadow. How sad, isn't it? To be a large man and cast a small shadow, because he didn't have the integrity to fight off the temptations in his life. And that's what we're called to do. That's what we're called to do. Did you ever heard of a word called Keating? K-A-I-Z-E-N. It's a Japanese word. Keating. A couple people this Saturday night heard of it. I thought, well, I'm not the only pathetic one around. But you know, my friends, that one word transformed Japan and China in the 50s and made them one of the biggest powerhouses in the world. That one word, Keating. Unfortunately, I think today they're starting to slack off with it, but you know what Keating is? It's the need for constant, never-ending improvement. The need for constant, never-ending improvement. A few businessmen in China or Japan started Keating in their businesses, and then they applied it to their daily life. And it transformed them. It transformed them. The need for constant, never-ending improvement. And I think we've lost that in America, haven't we? You know, in our business world, we settle for mediocrity. And in our personal lives, we settle for mediocrity, don't we? You know, we say to ourselves so often, it's just who I am. We let our emotions and feelings completely control us. Impatience, anger, lust, greed, jealousy all permeate our lives. And we justify it by saying, that's just who I am. That's just who I am. How sad, my friends. How sad. Or if we're always unsettled, angry, we always like to blame other people, don't we? I love to blame the deacon. But sometimes it's not his fault, my friends. It's mine. Really. We blame our spouse, we blame our children, we blame our boss, we blame. And sometimes, my friends, it's my fault. It's my fault. Keating, we've lost that sense today. We've lost it. The need for constant improving in our lives. That's what Lent's all about. That's what, in a word, that's what Lent is. And the church gives us three beautiful things to help us with that, my friends. Prayer, fasting, and almsgiving. Prayer, what's it do? It opens ourselves up to a God who dwells within us. It's a very simple definition of God. We become a dwelling place for God. Become a dwelling place for Him. Our life changes, my friends, when He dwells within us. Our life changes when He dwells within us. Or fasting. No one likes to give things up, my friends. It's not fun. But the results of doing things like that are wonderful. When we give something up, whatever it may be, TV, internet, some sort of dessert that we like, we become more authentic. We become more authentic. When we're authentic and real, it impacts our life, doesn't it? Or almsgiving, that little box that the CCW ladies and the deacons idea, it's great. It's wonderful. Pull a little slip of paper out and do it. These are wonderful things, my friends, to help us change who we are. Michelangelo once said, if people knew how hard I had to work to gain my mastery, it wouldn't have seemed wonderful at all. Isn't that amazing? The greatest sculptor that ever lived. If people knew how hard I worked to gain my mastery, it wouldn't seem wonderful at all. Keating, trying to prove who we are. A group of mountain hikers were coming across an old woodlands with an axe, a mule, and a little carriage thing that the mule was dragging along. And they said to him, where are you going, old man? And he said, I'm going up the mountain to get some wood to repair my cabin. And they said, are you crazy? You're surrounded by woods, and you're dragging this mule and this bucket up the mountain? Why? He said, I need timber from the higher elevations, where wood is hard and toughened by the weather. I need to go up higher where the timber is stronger. And I thought, that's what Jesus is looking for you and I, isn't it? Strong timber. Strong timber. People who are willing to pass the test of temptation. Willing to pass the test of temptation. And so this week, my friends, all of us need to reflect as we start this beautiful season of Lent. Keating, to self-improve ourselves through the beautiful things of prayer, fasting,